Hello guys, this is Mephisto and we are playing Batman, the Telltale series.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
At least
Your
he didn't
parents
kill
didn't
him.
raise you this way. And neither did I.
Like the Batman v Superman Batman would have did.
Look, I did
What you had to. But at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Alfred is always worried.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I will always remember
I
that.
won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
So what's Falcone up to?
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
Hill could have been building a case against Falcone.
To win the election.
It would bolster his campaign if he eliminated Gotham's most notorious crime family.
I don't know, or they're working together, that's also possible.
This
But
is it,
Falcone is
Alfred.
interested in supporting
With this
Harvey
proof,
Dent.
we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a
Something's
police
fishy
matter.
here.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
I like both of them. Gordon or Vicky Vale. Well, that's a question as who I give the evidence to, as Bruce Wayne or Batman. Because I would like James Gordon to trust Batman. I think that's the most important thing. But on the other hand, if we're dealing with political issues, Vicky Vale might be more interesting. I'm really torn apart on this one. But I guess from the point of view that we're trying to get Falcone, I mean the rest of the police is corrupt. Well, that is really a tough decision. So the rest of the police, except for Gordon, is corrupt. They might stop him from doing any actions against Falcone or Hill or whoever is onto this. I think Vicky Vale, just because of the organization in the press. I mean, that would be an interesting one. I'm going for Vicky. I'm going for Vicky Vale just because she can be very neutral within the press, and if something like this, what Falcone did and all his crime activities comes to the public, that will have a huge impact. So we're going for Vicky.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Here we go with his nice car.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary. Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like. I could be putting myself in real danger by trying to expose him.
I didn't think of
I'll protect you,
that.
I promise.
So I have to protect her.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman. I always think, crime in the city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If they don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Well, I trust Gordon.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too.
That's what I
I'll be
thought.
seeing you, Bruce.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drone's located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Oh. So its supercar is also Batmobile at the same time. That's cool. But that's also... It's not perfect.